Hi, I'm Dave the Wine Merchant, here with a tip that's going to help you get more enjoyment from every bottle of wine that you drink. Whether you open a $20 bottle or a $200 bottle or anywhere in between, this tip is going to help that wine express its maximum deliciousness because it solves the number one problem that most wine drinkers face in America. And that is that we serve most red wines way up here at room temperature and most white wines way down here at refrigerator temperature. And no wine shows particularly well at room temperature or refrigerator temperature. What we're really looking for is something in between, a temperature that varies based on the body of the wine. So unless you're like this guy and have a room in your house dedicated to wine at the perfect temperature and humidity, or have one of these things which keeps constant humidity and temperature on a smaller scale, I'll show you how to take a room temperature wine and then flash chill it, removing it from the process at the exact moment when it's at its maximum deliciousness. We tested 4 methods for flash cooling a bottle of wine. And we used this device right here. You can see that probe at the bottom went inside the bottle and became the outside temperature on our indoor-outdoor thermometer. After inserting the temperature probe, we reinserted the cork and did this technique that is known in the profession as whacking the cork. With the probe inserted, we would wait for the temperature to stabilize, and that would be the baseline internal temperature. Then it was time to flash chill our wines, so we would set our timer for 5-minute increments. After inserting the wine into the environment of choice to be tested, in this case the refrigerator, we would then start the 5-minute clock. And we would repeat this every 5 minutes until the wine reached the desired temperature of about 45 degrees for a rosé. Now, it's really boring video showing me take all of these readings, so I'm going to save you that and jump right to the bottom line. And this is the very disappointing result for the temperature in the refrigerator. The refrigerator test lowered the temperature to about 60 degrees after 70 minutes, and my goal is 45 degrees. So you can see it would have taken about 2 hours to reach the desired temperature, and that is simply too long. It is hardly flash chilled. So we eliminated this as a viable option, and I present the final 3 to you now. The first method was the easiest. We simply placed the bottle of wine inside the ice compartment in our freezer. And then we tested putting the bottle into an ice bath, and then an ice bath saturated with salt to make a brine solution. And here are the final results of our last 3 experiments. The gray line is the brined ice bath, the orange line is the ice bath, and the blue line is the freezer. You can see that after just 5 minutes in the brined ice bath, the wine had chilled by 20 degrees. It was almost ready to drink. And after just 10 minutes in the brined ice bath, our wine was in the sweet spot for rosés, as well as any full-bodied white. I'm going to encourage you to take a screenshot of this screen because it shows you the guide that you will need either using a brined ice bath or a freezer in order to reach the desired temperature, the ideal temperature for drinking your wine. This is Dave the Wine Merchant signing off. We'll see you next time. For more helpful tips about wine like this one, or to learn more about our wine portfolio, copy and paste this bit.ly link into your browser. But be careful, it's case